B105, the Big Dave Show. We were all watching the Bengals game against the Washington football team yesterday, and just, mouths dropped to the floor in the third quarter. When our franchise quarterback, guy on track to maybe be rookie of the year, one of the best rookie seasons ever for a quarterback happening before our eyes, NFL, Joe Burrow, suffered a horrible leg injury, and if you've seen the video, you wince. I've stayed away from it. I just can't watch that.
They didn't replay it on TV.
They didn't replay it, and it happened off camera, at least of what they were showing on TV. So I just saw him writhing in pain, and everybody's going to be talking about it today. Horrible injury, and from what we hear, a torn ACL is what Joe Burrow suffered. And you hear that, and you're like, what is that?
What does that mean?
What does that mean? Well, here's a guy that knows what it means. Ken Rusche. He's a co-founding partner of the Oxford Physical Therapy Centers and a former NFL athletic trainer. He joins us now. Good morning, Ken.
Hey, good morning. Thanks so much for having me on. I appreciate it.
Well, no problem. Thanks for coming on with us, because you know what? There's going to be so many people saying, Burrow could come back here, not this season, but he'll be ready to go at training camps and all this stuff. And so, this takes a while to get over a torn ACL. What does that involve?
Yeah, a torn ACL, and he'll probably get an MRI if he's not already had it, but he'll probably get that today to get a definitive diagnosis. And hopefully it is just a torn ACL or anterior cruciate ligament. That's the ligament in the middle of your knee. It keeps your shin bone from sliding forward. It's kind of that twisting, turning, cutting ligament. It allows your shin bone to kind of stay in place.
And that's an important ligament, I guess.
It's a pretty important ligament. And normally with those injuries, you see them. A lot of them are non-contact injuries. Basketball coming down from a jump, a twist, a turn, something like that on turf. But trauma can cause the injury, and of course that's what happened yesterday with the traumatic blow, with the one opponent hitting him high and the one opponent hitting him low, and resulted in a torn anterior cruciate ligament.
All right, what is Joe Burrow looking forward to now? What's his next few months going to look like?
Normally, surgery will be done within the next week or so, and then you'll start a long rehabilitation process. And, of course, with professional athletes, they have the personnel right at their facility. So if it's you or I, we might come into a physical therapy center maybe 2, maybe 3 times a week, spend a little bit of time there. But with the professional athlete, from a rehab standpoint, he'll be going to the stadium to physical therapy. He'll see the athletic trainers, physical therapists. He'll see them on a daily basis. He'll be there several hours, and he'll just be working on that injury and getting it stronger and getting it moving, and really trying to accelerate the process as quickly but as safely as possible.
Okay, if you had to ballpark it, will Joe Burrow be back for the 2021 season?
There's a really, really good possibility that'll happen. This injury has come a long way. The surgery has come a long way. We're able to get a lot more aggressive now in the rehabilitation process. So if we want to put a conservative estimate on return to football after surgery on an ACL ligament at that elite level, we're looking 6 to 9 months.
So hopefully it's on more of the 6-month end, and we got Joe Burrow under center next year when the Bengals start their season.
That'd be great news. Yes, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. Ken Rusche with the Oxford Physical Therapy Centers. Thank you for taking time out to talk with us this morning. And appreciate it, man, and have a happy Thanksgiving.
You too. Thanks so much, guys. Good luck with everything.